I did a very long interview with Virat, and I basically wrote a story about his journey in cricket. Magazine style. So it was like a magazine long form piece on Virat Kohli, and I had a wonderful time with him. He's a very good person to interview.
Very eloquent also.
He's extremely eloquent. He knows himself, and when he wants to let his guard down and talk about his life, he's extremely open.
But he seems to have evolved a lot as a person.
Yes.
This brash West Delhi kid that he was, picking fights, abusing. Of course, that's there because that's why he's an aggressive competitor. But become more of like a philosopher and a statesman in his last few years. Making all kinds of statements. He does a lot for animals. He does a lot for other cricketers. He's on the quiet. Nobody knows about it. So what's your take on that? Because very few people actually have that growth in their life. When they seem to become better human beings. Forget the talent.
Oh, I think he had immense growth in his life, both as a human being and as a cricketer. I think he was always kind of he had that thing about him, and he told me this in his own words, that it's like it's a side of him that he needed to recognize in himself. He said when he started out as a cricketer, he didn't know much about what he wanted to do. He was just basically the son of an immigrant, a refugee from the Pakistan side of Punjab, and his whole family had come to Delhi with nothing in their hands, and they sort of started. His father worked really hard, and he saw that's the one thing he saw as a kid, how hard his father worked to make sure that they had a good life in Delhi, and he was quite in awe of that, and he started cricket training and everything. And he said that till his father died when he was about 15 or 16, he was batting for
in a
Delhi,
first-class match,
and he went back to back.
He went back and continued,
And so he said that till that incident happened, and he calls it the incident also. He said till that incident happened, he didn't really know what he was going to do. He was having fun as a kid, but when after that happened, he knew that he had no choice, that he had to become a cricketer and nothing else, because that's what his father wanted. And with his father's passing, something clicked in his mind, and he said, "There's I don't have a fallback option.
I have a debt to pay now.
Either I am going to be a cricketer or nothing else." So he said he started working accordingly, and he had some success. And then after having that success, he went back to being, and not went back to being. He was a Delhi teenager, and so.
World Cup winner when he was like 20, 21 years old.
And so he had that party life going on as well and everything. And then he said that then I also realized at one point that if I have to choose, either I want to be the party life person or I want to be the cricketer that I want to be, and the two of them don't go along well together. So do I have it in me to drop this life and make a different life? And he said I started and I realized that I have it totally in me. And he said that's what changed everything for me, is that when I recognized within me this thing that I can, if I choose to follow a program, I can stick to it. And he said it sounds very simple, but it's not simple for most people, because as all of us know, who's like trying to work out and make our New Year resolution that from 1st of January I am not going to eat this and this, and I'm going to work out every day. How often do we fail? So to be able to recognize that you are a person who does not fail a program, a plan, is a very important thing in Virat's life. So
obviously his mental strength and fortitude is on another level.
And he learns constantly. So he's spent his whole life learning. And in fact, he became a fantastic batsman after a disastrous tour of England. If you remember.
14 wasn't good. 16 to 18 he was God.
And then he was just God.
Double hundreds. 7 doubles, 5, 6, 7 overs. Unbelievable.
Because he fixed everything in his game. He fixed everything there was to fix, and he did that the hard way. He went in.
And I think he also sent the energy to the others. This mental fortitude that he has, and the fact that he won't back down and whatever. Sorry to interrupt.
No, absolutely. And I think that he's wonderfully feminist.
All that. So all his values are in place. There's no question.
His values are in place, and he likes.
He's a dog lover, bro. For me, that's top of the chart. Both of us are dog lovers.
He backs a street dog NGO.
They've done a lot. Both couple have done a lot. For which I will be giving them prizes. But here's my point. Can you get it? You have his phone number. Can you call him?